pretty empty parking lot. And there's an information sign and a map over there. Some pit toilets. And this is the start of the trail. Got a couple ahead of me with the dog and a bit of gear. Here we go. The Cloche silhouette. I'm sure I butchered that. Anyway, off we go. 5 days, 4 nights. Hopefully the rain holds off. Well, it's the start of the trail. Just past a warning sign for the day hikers. It's raining a bit lately, quite a bit, so a bit mucky. Hopefully the rain holds off though. Could be a bit iffy for the first day or two. I'm hoping when I get to the more mountainous section it's dry, because otherwise it could be quite slippery apparently. Anyway, first off, for a little walk in the woods. First river crossing. Actually, it looks a little better down there. So I'd say it's your typical hiking trail in Ontario. In the trees, up and downs, babbling brooks. Really quite pretty. With a Canadian shield there for us. You know, and they're blue markers. So well-worn trail, and you know, quite pretty. But the best is yet to come, as they say. So, one river at a time. Look at this. Boards here in the middle. Like, there's a stream coming through here. That's not going to do squat. I guess I'll use them though. Yeah. Very squelchy, mucky. But it's not raining. I don't know. So everyone's going around. Stream in the trail. It's really just very pleasant. A variety of terrain. It's kind of a bit rooty and rocky, but so far it's pretty good. Apparently gets a lot more technical, I think, again after the second night into this more mountainous part. I think I can hear a beaver thumping, which is pretty crazy. Don't think I've heard that before. I mean, this is a trail, boardwalk and mush. I left about parking lot about 5 to 2, I think, maybe a little before, I don't remember. So it's 2:30. I'm at H1, the first campsite. I'm not going to go and check out any of these campsites just because it's a bit of walking, and even though it's early in the season, there might be people there, and that's not necessary. Anyway, so I mean, this is, you can, for beginner backpackers, this is like perfect, because it's half an hour from the car. What can go wrong? Oh wow, I don't know, that's probably not going to come up on the camera. Very cool, very pink. A lot of quartz. Very interesting rocks. Apparently it gets a lot more interesting too. A lot more rocky. Oh, there's H2 up there somewhere, and trail to here is fine, perfect for kids. A little bit up and down, but I think even young kids can manage it. What time is it? 2:45. I'll flash kilometers down below as well. These sort of waypoints. Oh, cool, damn. Things just got a little more interesting here. I guess that's a beaver dam. Oh shit, is this my... Am I supposed to be crossing? Oh, I'm glad I'm not worried about my feet getting wet. Holy shit. Because your feet are getting wet. This is springtime. I think this is where the bridge normally is. It looks like that's where it's anchored. So it's just high water. Oh well, it looks fine. Very cool. This is really cool. So this is, I think, what a lot of the trail is like. So this could be really interesting. It must be a pretty cool waterfall now. I need to go around. Let me go on top of this thing. Oh, it's really cool colors. This is phenomenal. Very cool. There's the waterfall. There's my wet bridge. I like very much. I was going to go over there. I'll put this away and go over there safely and see if I can get a glimpse of that waterfall. This is okay. Very cool. That's all right. That goes to another lake. That must be the lake. Oh, bugs. I was hoping not to see any. That must be the campsite. Must be down there for H2. That's okay. The pink rocks are just really cool. And then it just goes down to the lake. Very cool. Yeah, just enough to clean the mud off my boots, shoes. That's another little babbling brook. There are my blue markers. There we go. There's so what's good about these blue markers, they also point the direction you need to go in. So we're crossing here, blue marker there, pointing that way. It's just really, really pleasant. Someone's put a plank of wood over there. I'm not taking my chances on a plank of wood, a wet plank of wood. But I think this could be quite slippery, so I'm going to get my trekking poles out because it's probably slippery. So you get to have extra balance. There's H3 there somewhere. It's 5 after 3, so a little over an hour. It's a nice little lake. 30 seconds later, H4 is over there. So not on this lake. Yes, they each have their own lake. All right. H4 done. There's a better viewpoint of the same lake. Trail's right there. This is Acid Lake. But I think the water's fine if you filter it. So just put my trekking poles away. I'm like, oh, a bit of an obstacle. This is still Acid Lake. Anyway, the blue markers say to come down here, so hopefully there's something down here. Oh yeah, that's... I guess I can get them out again. Yeah, this looks like the best spot. Let's get without my trekking poles. Yeah. Dumbass. This is how you do something stupid. I managed to do it. I think you'd have to take your boots off for that one if you're wearing boots. Oh. And here too. Oh yeah. Alright, well I'll get my trekking poles out because that's a sensible thing to do. And there may be more of this. So I think in the summer you could probably just walk across here, no problem. There's rocks there. But right now it's going to be slippery and there's no point. Oh, another scenic stream, which in summer would probably be a rock hop. Actually, probably walk across that up there, but anyway. I will go across here. I just climbed up this ridge through a river, basically. It's not bad, it's just, this is the trail. Like going down's the same here. It's just basically a little stream running along the trail. So you're kind of sort of picking your way around. I'm not trying too hard, I guess. I had to check the markers to make sure I was on the trails. I'm like, is this really the trail? Is this just like a stream going down a waterfall? You don't want to end up in a bad situation. Yeah, this is the trail. Yeah, I'm in the river again. That's not a big deal. It's just, you know. This is what happened, I think. I think the last 2 times I went out. It's just, it's springtime. What do you expect? H5 down there. I think that's Cave Lake times it. 407. I'm heading that way. Alright. It's starting to get a little more rugged, I guess. Hasn't rained yet. It's not really supposed to. It will rain overnight. Starting in the early morning. Probably till like 9 or 10 or later even. We'll have to see. But tomorrow I've got all day to do 17k. So we'll see. Don't have to pack up too early. It's pissing with rain. At some point I'll have to move, but it doesn't get dark till 8:30 now. So loads of time. Ooh, Karen. Mark the way. Rivers have turned to lakes. There's my blue marker saying go straight ahead. Yeah, springtime in Ontario. Alright, H6 down there. H7 is my campsite that's coming up next. It is, what is it, 4:15. So 2 hours and 15-20 minutes or whatever. Pretty good. Oh, that's kind of cool. You watch these rocks, they don't look slippery, but they are. Oh, this is kind of cool. Series of beaver dams. Huh. Nice little. This would be a nice place to cool off in the summer. Nice. Oh, there's a blue marker. I was wondering where it was. So I gotta get across there. I think one would take one's boots off for that, I think. I think even in the summer. That's a rock hopper. Try not to slip on my ass here. Wow, oh my god, that's deep. Oh shit. Oh, that is not a rock hopper at all. Holy shit. Looks like people going there. Oh, I made it across. I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's definitely up to the knees. You just have to be really, really careful because there's big boulders. It is a bit slippery for sure. I just picked my way across slowly, and it was fine. So I could see people swimming here in the summer. I'm sure the water's cold anyway, but you know, it's lake water. Nice little spot to hang out, and just down there it's kind of gravel and stuff, and nice spot. Party surf down the waterfall, maybe? Maybe. Good fun. Alright. Oh, something else unexpected. It's a cottage. So I think this is the start of the Portage Trail that I have to go up to get to my campsite, which is halfway up the hill, called the Pig. But I didn't know there was all this at the beginning of it. Now there are some grandfathered cottages, I think, in the lake, in the park. I don't know what this is though. Oh wow, it's so serious structures here going on. Well, I won't poke it because it could be private property. Yeah, going that way. Two very new structures. They look like something that'd be rented out, and I think it's a pit toilet up there, which would have barrels when it's in use. I don't think there's anyone here. Not the best season for it, frankly. But those like brand new, looks like little cottages. Very nice. Fly in maybe. I think this Portage Trail starts somewhere around here. Maybe that's not it. Anyway, yeah, that's unexpected. You know, I should be very close to where I start, what's affectionately known as the Pig, because it's a Portage Trail. You're hauling canoes up it. It'll be a pain in the ass with your gear. And I think my entrance to my campsite's halfway up Topaz Lake. I think it's a decent hike in too, like half a click even to the campsite. So we'll see. Oh, more. Oh, no one's living there for sure. It's like a little boathouse. Try not to slip. God, mucky. Oh, there's a big heron back there. I don't know what this is. There's a bloody old car. What the hell? So I think apparently the Pig was a road way back in the day when this was on the vlogging. God knows what. Basically looks like a boathouse. I think it was a road originally. Anyway, there's someone decided to make their car convertible. That is cool. Oh, there's more crap down there. This is a whole other... Like, what the hell? It's a lock shed. Yeah, it's a windshield, roof, Manitou, Sault Ste. Marie, bunch of numbers. Huh. More crap down there by the lake. Oh, it's a bloody house on the lake. This is cottage country. Yeah, it's bizarre. There's like a dock. There might be another structure. I don't know if you can see through the trees. There's a couple of 4x there. It's a name for the 6-wheelers. Anyways, 2 of them there. Look, they don't look old. May have been disabled. Keep people from driving around. It's very unexpected. What a mess. I'm not sure if we're on the Portage trail or not. There is a trail there, so yeah, this one looks like it's about to go uphill big time. So I assume then that's the Portage there, and there's just some grandfathered structures, and someone built some new ones. I didn't know that was even allowed, but I guess if they own the property, they must rent those out. Fly into fish, perhaps. Yeah, trail off to my left. This looks like it's about to get steep. We shall see. It's not terrible, but carrying a canoe, I can see it sucking. So, I mean, you barely see squat, and it's very rocky, and at the moment, very wet. Alright, I'm getting why they call it the pig. So my campsite's about halfway up, but it's a good freaking jaunt to get up here. And there's obviously a lot more to go. It's just long. I'm just trudging uphill all the way. So it's okay, you know, it's a decent backpack, but it can suck, yeah. So my campsite's here off the left, and also, I didn't know this, so it's up there. Obviously I just came from down there. It says day use area, which is interesting. If it's a day use, what does that mean? Is there like a picnic table? Is there benches? I'm like, I could put up the tent and get all my gear set up. I can bring dinner up here. Of course, I'm assuming a lot. Let's get there first. See what the facilities are like. Whew. It's a good steep bit. Well marked. It's like a mini adventure just getting here. Just climb that steep ass thing from the trail, which is also steep. Down, I go back up that. Huh. Well, it was worth it. I mean, I booked this site because the consensus was this was, if you're going to stay, this is like the nicest site, or one of the nicest sites on the trail. Apparently it's stunning. And there is a viewpoint of the day use area. So, can't all be wrong. Yeah, you know. I guess you could day hike it. I imagine, I'm sure people do. It's 20k, it's a decent hike. I'm not sure about the work reward ratio on this, but for a day hike, but if you're backpacking, make this a pit stop. Would be fine. Yeah, she was steep. Campsite that way. Oh yeah. I think this could be quite good. Day use. I think the term is being used loosely. Some nice rocks to sit on. And yeah, Wow. Oh, there's a tree, leaves everywhere. It's actually the trail. It's even flagged to get down there. Wow. Very nice. Very scenic. Yeah, I wouldn't day hike it, but definitely worth a stop. I don't know where my campsite is. Nice and quiet. Another little detour on the way to the campsite. The trail I came in on is there. And I saw this, like, this is cool. I mean, might as well have a look. And it's a nice view. So that lake there, the pool I think it's called, that's where the portage, where those arcos were. And the trail just goes over there. And I think, you probably can't see on the camera, between these two ridges there's a gap, and I think it goes that way to parking lot eventually. 10k from here or so. Anyway, I gotta go down there somewhere to my campsite. So this is really nice spot already, just because you could, I mean, just laying off here in the sun, have some lunch over there on the other side of the lake there at the day use area. Yeah, I think this is worth, it's only, I mean, it's 10k in. I'll check my GPS. I put all my GPS stats at the end of every video. It's 10k on paper. I'll do the elevation as well, but it wasn't hard. It wasn't difficult. I dare say even an inexperienced backpacker would have no problem coming here. Just don't lug 50 pounds. And yeah, a couple nights here, boy, just hang out. And that's why you can't book this place in the summer, because I think that's what people do. Power to them. Another reason why I came this time of year, I could book the campsites I wanted to. Well, I guess this is the campsite. I just saw a yellow tag on a tree. Clearly a fire pit. Place to hang out. This isn't on the flat area, which is like right there. But I think because there's an outflow there. It's not where I thought it would be. But this is fine. There's water down there. That looks okay. Alright, so yeah, this is it. Sort of a natural place for a tent here. The lookout day use area is yeah, it's right there. So you could, I guess, see a tent from there. You certainly hear people. There's no one here now, of course. Nice. See a sign for the facilities. Let's have a look. Well, it's certainly nice and protected. There won't be any sun. Actually, I will get sun in the morning, so that's okay. Should get a bit of sun. Was a bit of a walk in. Not too bad. What time is it? 5:40. So, yeah, I left the car at 10 to 2, so what's that, 4 hours? Oh, there it is. Nicely screened from the rest of the camp area. Actually, that's a good bear hang tree. One thing I noticed, which I find strange, this is very, all the backpacking trails in Ontario are busy, of course. on their established campsites. Why are there bear hangs? You know, I mean, it's not a huge deal. There's a nice tree there. These are easier trees to hang something off of. But why not just make it easy for people so there's no excuses, I suppose. Anyway, oh, this is nice. Oh, a little waterfall. Oh, this is very pleasant. Oh, okay. Yeah, a couple nights here would be good, I think. I would definitely recommend it. Chilling. Alright, let's get the stuff done so I can mooch around a bit. May or may not go back to the day use area. It's a bit of a hike. We'll see, I have time. So just gave my dinner another stir. It's only another 7 or 8 minutes. Backpacker's Pantry fettuccine, so Alfredo. Hopefully it'll be good. Plan next year is to get a dehydrator, because most of these meals I can't, they're not good. I think the pasta ones are okay and the rest are really, ooh, I've had some real winners. Anyway, let's go back to the tent. It was kind of funny. I had to deal with my feet were a little wet still in the shoes. So I was going to come over here and get my rain kilt. Z-Pac's rain kilt. I've had this thing for I think 4 years. I've never actually used it in the rain. I use it as my little front porch so I can take my shoes off, get in and out. I have somewhere to step. That's where I explode my gear out of the tent in the morning and out of the pack in the evening. I'm just going to bring it over here so I can put my feet on something so they can dry out. Oh, I forgot my socks and everything. I also don't have camp shoes. I ditched those, and so now I just use, like, those are nasty, right? Soaking wet. The socks are probably muddy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry off my socks. I have a little sort of squeegee cloth to wipe my tent down with in the morning. Condensation. I also have a buff. I'm just going to dry off my feet with that after dinner. Put on some dry socks, and I'm going to use these shoes to walk around in still. And I wish I had thought of this. I didn't. I saw it on a Facebook group, I think. Just like in the winter, you use bread bags as a vapor barrier for hiking in the winter to keep the sweat in, the heat in, your feet don't freeze. In the summer, put your dry socks on your dry feet, put on the bread bags, put them in your dirty, mucky, muddy trail runners, and you're good to go. You got perfect camp shoes. Just looks a little funny, I guess. Bread bags, they work great. Well, a bit of a setback. My water filter is like pooched. It's very strange. It's Cottages. I think the filter's new. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've never had a problem before. I mean, they do sometimes get harder. You got to clean them occasionally. Get them harder to get the water through them. But this is like a trickle. Like a trickle. I must have been half an hour just getting a little trickle of water, so I got 2 liters of water now. So that's a bit of a problem. What I'm worried about is, it takes a long time, I mean, just to get a bit of water, and I'm going to need water, a lot of water, especially I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think the weather's going to clear up, and it'll be warm, and it'll be up on a ridge, and it's quite technical apparently, up and down. Hard work. I went through a liter just getting here, and it's cloudy and not hard, and 10k, 12k on the GPS, but anyway. So I'm kind of I do have some treatment tablets, but I don't have enough for 4 liters a day, which is probably what I'd use. So I did have a bag split on me. It was a brand new one too on my Ray Lake trip a few years ago. That was a one-night trip, so it wasn't a big deal. And I had tablets, so you know, it was fine. It worked out, but it was one night. I've got 2 more, let's call it. Just got to count my tablets. I know I don't have, you know, 3 more days. Do I have 12? I think I even need 2 per liter, so 24. I don't have 24. It just never. I don't know. I have them for an emergency. I never thought I'd need them for a whole trip, and maybe I should pack like that. So this is how you learn, right? Wholly dependent on the water filter. Maybe that's not such a smart idea. Lucky these lakes are clear due to their history. I won't get into it. This one is the one's really nice, but I think most of the lakes are quite clear. So the silt shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. Hopefully. So treating them is definitely an option. I just don't have enough tablets. No way. Oh, it's a beautiful spot. Just hear that little waterfall. Well, I have 5 tablets because I used one at Ray Lake 4 years ago. I'll have to check that. There's a video for that. And of course, I'm looking at them and they're a bit discolored. And there's only 5 of them. I've written on it the instructions. It is actually 1 for 1 liter. Shake. Leave it for 30 minutes. 5 liters of water. Well, they might not even work. So, first off, even if they worked, it's really supposed to be for an emergency. That's why there's so few. When I put this kit together as part of my first aid kit, I was really hiking in the Rockies. The whole Ontario thing's new. And you know, in the Rockies, not a big deal. You don't even have to filter your water, really. I mean, unless it's a lake. But just the mountain streams, you just don't have to filter it. So if your water filter breaks, it's not a big deal. You just drink it right out of the river. Maybe I should do that anyway. I'm always a bit paranoid. There's no way. It takes forever to filter. My concern is I'm reefing on the bag to get it to filter. If the bag breaks, I got these things, I'll become an emergency. 2 liters for 20 kilometers is not a lot of water. I'd need more. There's no way. And this, of course, is it reminds me of, you know, my trip. I was going to do the Sawback Trail, ended up just doing the Welland Lake first campsite because my knee was hurting me. And it turned out it's actually not a big deal. It's a fairly common hiker type of irritant, and just Advil, just keep going. Of course, at the time I didn't know. If I'd known, I have loads of Advil. I could have done that whole loop and would have been fine and would have enjoyed it. This is different. I know what the problem is. There's, you know, anyway, so I guess that's it. I'll enjoy some time in the morning and head home. I gotta go up on this ridge behind the tent because there's no satellite reception here. Certainly no cell reception. I gotta go back up, but there's a ridge behind up there. I gotta go up there, see if I get satellite connection so I can just let my wife know. So, it's for the best. Although I did fill a little water this morning just to top up my 2 liters for the day, and it seemed to be working better. So things are looking up. Oh, yellow marker. All right, back onto the pig.